Hello, this is Dr. Darnise, and welcome back into another episode of Dr. Darnise's House of Religion, Magic, and Conjure. And I want to come on today and talk about a course that I am about to offer. Today is, October the 6th. The class starts October the 15th, so I haven't given y'all that much time. But it is a course related to my Black success series. You may remember that I did a couple of videos on Black success. And I said then, yes, a little bit different than what we normally do here on this channel, but the more I learn, the more I grow in my own entrepreneurship, the more I want to talk about Black success in multiple kinds of ways. Like not only just, getting free spiritually and being successful, in our personal lives, but also in money and revenue and being a creative entrepreneur, stepping into another realm where we can be successful. So I started doing a couple videos about Black success, and I said then that I was gonna, continue that and offer some courses. So I have a course coming up which is how to be an online or how to start your own online business. How to structure yourself for profitability. And so, as I said, that's starting on October the 15th. So you don't have much time. And then I made that offer. I made that course for another group, my group that I have my private Facebook group. And so I thought, I need to open that to my YouTube family too. So frankly, that's why it's coming to you a little bit short notice here. But I want to tell you a little bit about it and then, provide you with a link so you can go ahead and get registered. Because right now it's early bird pricing, so you save a little money. It's a course where we're going to talk about how to start an online business. So if you've ever said, yeah, I would like to do that, but I don't know how, or it seems very overwhelming. I don't know what this is or that is. I don't even have a website. I don't know how these things work or how they work together. So I'm going to at least start with the foundations of an online business. So that means that there's going to be 3 classes over 3 weekends. I was just going to do like a 90-minute session per class, and 3 90-minute sessions. And just to give everybody the basics. Now, if you want to go beyond that, then, we can go talk about another program or talk about coaching. I've been in the online space since dial-up, y'all. If you're old enough, if you're midlife or whatever, remember AOL, dial-up? You couldn't be on the phone at the same time. Well, I was, for whatever reason, I don't even know why it occurred to me to be online, like an online. I don't know, but that's just where I was led. Spirit led me to venture into these internet streets when it was much different than it is now. We didn't even have, kind of the speed and the technology that we have now. We didn't really have social media the way we have now. People just had blogs and basic websites. My first website, I actually built it. Now, I'm not like really that tech savvy. I don't know how to write code, and my course for you is not going to be that, believe me. I want to make it easy on you and me. But back in the day, there was a company that it was basically, kind of build, what do they call it? Like copy and paste. It was kind of like that, build your own website. And they made it as easy as they could, right? But you had to learn how to write little snippets of things, and you could kind of learn that. But anyway, my first one, it was called dailyspiritualretreat.com. I think I probably still own that URL, but dailyspiritualretreat.com. And yeah, so I built that website. And so all that to say that I've been doing this for a long time, and I can certainly guide people on the basics and what kind of structure do you have for your business? Do you have a corporate structure? What do you have? Do you have business banking in place? Do you know how to build business credit? Do you know how it's different from your personal credit? Like, there's a lot of things that are just foundational that you can fairly easily get handled. Some people kind of skip by that and they open their own Etsy store, or they have their own YouTube channel that they get monetized or something, but they don't actually know how to receive money. And by that, I mean, you may say, okay, well, people can just cash at me these days. Yeah, but where are you going to put that money? In your personal account? Don't do that. What are you going to do at accounting time? What are you going to do at tax time? You don't want to do that, right? So it'll cover stuff like that. Again, not heavy on the tech, but just enough to let you know, like, okay, here are the things that are out there. Here's how you pick and choose what you need based upon where you are and where you want to go with your online business. And so, yeah, I don't intend to overwhelm you with tech or anything, but more of an overview and to help you get your initial questions answered, get you, what is it called, you know, the short and dirty of it, right? The benefit of having a mentor is that a mentor can shorten your learning curve for you. That's why you pay a mentor. That's why you pay a teacher, is because they're helping you shorten your learning curve so that you don't have to spend years and tons of money finding out this information for yourself. Somebody else can say, hey, I already did that. This is the best way over here. Don't even look at those 100 things over there. Don't pay attention to all the ads that you see, out here. Just focus on this. And that is enormously helpful. It might not even seem right now, as I say, oh, what's the big deal? That saves you thousands of dollars and years of time and personal study. And just, learning by mistakes. Like, we don't have to do that all the time, right? So that's why when I was making those videos about Black excellence and, being successful as Black people, a lot of times we get left behind because every generation we have to reinvent the wheel. Those of us who become successful or really successful then scatter, right? Leave our own neighborhoods and go into white neighborhoods or wealthier neighborhoods. And then the people left behind have to reinvent the wheel. Like, how did you do it? How did you get out? Well, and we say, okay, each one teach one, reach back and grab people as you go, lift as you climb. But, oftentimes it doesn't happen. And so then our communities reflect that. And so, we have to reinvent the wheel every generation. And so we stay behind other races and ethnic groups. We stay behind. We stay economically behind because we have to spend so much of our time reinventing the wheel. And so I said then in those videos, I don't want that to be our case. And as I go, I'm lifting as I climb. But I have to tell you, yes, you have to pay some registration, you have to pay tuition for it. It's probably the most accessible way to work with me through these courses because they're group. That means I can keep the price lower than if you were to reach out and want to coach with me one-on-one. But if you already know, I don't forget all that group thing, I want to work with you one-on-one, then you can reach out. Say that in the comments. Yes, tell me about your coaching programs, or you want to know about all my different courses. Tell me about your different courses. And so, yeah, there's no need for us to flounder and wonder and then be afraid. A lot of times we're afraid of the tech. We're afraid of being rejected because we don't think that we have good enough credit, or whatever it is, the embarrassment of, feeling like you don't have enough and you're going to be rejected by someone, or, you're going to be caught out there and people are, going to realize you don't know what you're talking about, whatever it is. A lot of it is mindset, and we make up in our minds, why we can't. So I just want to come on here and say, this is how we can. So if you want to join that class, how to start your own online business, structure and profitability, then let me know. Well, I'm going to put the link there, but you can also ask your questions in the comments and I will get right back to you. And that's it. That's it for now. Bye.